Good morning, Alma Mess! We're so excited you decided to join us for Friday's edition of BuzzTV, so let's head right into it with Mariah and your school news.
Good morning, Alma Mess. It's Mariah here with your school news update. Today is day 3, Friday, May 14th, and these are your student announcements. Attention 6th and 7th graders. The What's So Cool About Manufacturing Club is accepting applications for next year. If you are interested in applying, fill out the application by next Friday. Only a certain number of students can be accepted. The application can be found on the library Schoology group or email Mrs. Bowlers for the link. Orchestra 8th grade chorus and 6th grade band will be held 9th period today. LMS will now have a Gay Straight Alliance. The first meeting will be held on May 19th at 1:45 p.m. on Zoom. Check out the flyers in the halls for more information and the Zoom link. This group is for anyone who's a part of the LGBTQ+ community or an ally to this community. See Mrs. Cordaz in the community's room across from the main office with any questions. There's a grab-and-go breakfast every day at 7:15 a.m. Today's lunch is pasta bar with green beans and applesauce. Monday's lunch is chicken strips with corn and mixed fruit. Remember that you need your ID for breakfast and lunch every day. All library books are due on June 1st. Look in your backpack, your locker, under your bed, etc. Mrs. Bowlers has permission slips in the library for summer book checkout. You can check out up to 10 books at a time for summer reading. Now on over to a special announcement about the Zip With Us t-shirt drive collecting new t-shirts to alter for childhood cancer patients.
EHS's Interact Club is planning a t-shirt drive starting next week to donate to children fighting cancer. The donations will be sent to Zip With Us, a nonprofit organization that adds zippers to the sleeves of children's shirts. This simple addition allows children to keep their shirts on while going through the process of port device accessing for chemo, infusions, and blood draws. In order to help this organization and young cancer patients, the Interact Club is asking for new shirts sizes 2T to Adult XL. The shirts can be dropped off in any East Penn School District office from May 10th through the 21st. Index cards will also be provided at every drop box if you'd like to write a message of encouragement or to draw a picture to be sent with the shirts.
Good morning, Alma Mess! It's Annie here with some exciting news about teenagers and the COVID-19 vaccine. CDC announced that starting yesterday, May 13th, adolescents ages 12 to 15 are eligible for the Pfizer vaccine. Yup, that means the majority of middle schoolers. Appointments can now be scheduled. Health officials hope that this will be a big step in getting kids back to school, at least the older ones. Next up for world news, I'm going to tell you about Gus, a criminal mastermind, and also a seagull. Gus is pretty notorious around a specific grocery store for his frequent heist attempts, but this time he had help. As the automatic doors opened, Gus saw the opportunity and headed in straight for the packaged sandwich display. He then grabbed the tuna sandwich and went to rush out, only to find out that he wasn't big enough to trigger the automatic door's sensors. With time running out, a bystander saw and opened the door in order for Gus to successfully escape with his cargo. Seems like quite the spectacle, huh? Well, I'm about to show you, so you can decide for yourself. Would you have helped Gus in this situation? That's it for your last world news of the week. Now over to Issa with your weather.
Yes, it's finally Friday. Today is so nice. High of all the way at 72 with a low of 45. OMG, get outside. Tomorrow's weather is exactly the same, but sadly, it's set to rain on Sunday. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. LOL. so sus. Guys, I think Dino is sus. Listen to him give us sports and you'll know.
What's going on, Alma Mess? It's Dana here with your sports news. Happy Friday, Alma Mess. So the Week 1 schedule of the 2021 NFL season just came out, and I'm going to predict the games. First up, we got the Cowboys versus the Buccaneers. I'm going to pick the Buccaneers since they re-signed all of their players from the Super Bowl. The Jaguars versus the Texans. I have the Jaguars. Washington versus the Chargers. I have Washington. The Seahawks versus the Colts. I have the Colts. The Panthers versus the Jets. I have the Panthers. The Vikings versus the Bengals. I have the Vikings. The Cardinals versus the Titans. This one is going to be close, but I have the Titans. The 49ers versus the Lions. I have the 49ers. The Steelers versus the Bills. I have the Bills. Eagles versus Falcons. I have the Eagles. Browns versus Chiefs. This will be another good game, but I have the Chiefs. The Packers versus the Saints. If Aaron Rodgers stays in Green Bay, then I'm going to pick the Packers, but if not, I'm going to pick the Saints. Broncos versus Giants, I have the Giants. Dolphins versus Patriots, I have the Patriots. Bears versus Rams, I have the Rams. And for the last game is the Ravens versus the Raiders, I have the Ravens. Well, MMS, who do you think will win these games? That'll be all from me, MMS. Now on over to Kira with your entertainment news.
Thanks, Dino, and hello, LMMS, and welcome back to your entertainment news. So, many of you are probably aware of the Korean pop group BTS. They have won countless awards all across the world for their songs and performances. Recently, the group announced that their new song, Butter, will be premiering on the Billboard Awards on May 21st. For the Music Awards, the group is nominated for Top Duo/Group, Top Song Sales Artist, Top Social Artist, which was fan-voted, and Top Selling Song. Here's a short clip from the Butter song teaser. Your entertainment news
Hello,
today.
MMS. This is weird or relatable things that you've done before, but never really talk about it. Let's get into it. You've gone to the bathroom and checked behind the shower curtain, just to make sure that nobody was in there. Whenever you had mechanical pencils, you would pump out the lead all the way, and then squish it in so it can act like a needle. Whenever someone would type in their password in front of you, you'd kind of just awkwardly look away to make sure that they don't think that you're trying to see their password. Whenever something would drop on the ground, you'd pick it up with your feet when you were too lazy to bend over and get it. Whenever you had magnets, you'd try forcing same sides together even though it never worked. Whenever you were in bed, you were afraid to stick your feet out from under the covers because you thought monsters would get you. Whenever you would get a fountain drink at a restaurant, you'd always push down those buttons at the top of the lid just because it was satisfying. Whenever you would finish these juice boxes, you would always fill it all the way up with air to see how puffy it would get. Whenever you would have these erasers, you'd always stab holes in it with your pencil because of how satisfying it was. You would always click your pen like this without even realizing it, but when someone else did it, you would get extremely annoyed. Thanks for watching LMMS. Now back over to BuzzTV.
Well, that's all from us, LMS. Tune in on Monday for another episode of BuzzTV.